So I don't normally do unboxings, but I've been really getting into plants lately. And thought it'd be fun to do something like that. So doing a little quick tour here of my space. You can see some of my planting bits. But anyways, I'm not even sure what this is. Got a package in the mail this morning. Let's see what we got here. I was expecting one plant in the mail, but I ended up getting 2 plants in the mail. So I'm a little concerned that it was sitting in the mailbox too long, because I was keeping an eye out for one plant today. And it was delivered at noon, so I went to the mailbox around 1 o'clock, so it was only sitting there for about an hour. And then I saw another box. I was like, oh no, what did I leave in there? How long has it been in there? So we'll see what we have. Well, so far this one came out pretty good pack. I don't know how well you can see the boxes here. Maybe I'll try to move it a little forward. Too far out here. There we go. So this came in just your typical paper, kind of a paper wrap here. Nothing special, but just what you expect. And now here we got our little plant. And I've seen this packaging a lot of times where they'll have a brown paper cone, and then the plant will be at the bottom of this cone with either with tape and some sort of cotton or something to protect it. Oh, here we go. What do we got here? We got our Linearis. Lovely. So we got a Linearis. So you can see that. It's a little baby, but it's lovely. It's like what I wanted to my collection. I'm starting to have a little plant collection in my office. I have a grow light in one of my shelves, and I'm trying to populate that with some little plants. And I want that to be my long leafed area. So I have my Linearis there. Then I have another Hoya. I forget the name now, but I'll make another video about that little area in the future. But it's just boxing this Linearis here. It's little. I didn't expect it to be big. It wasn't that much. I know these are the cheapest plants. I've seen some people mention you can find them in big box stores. I don't go to my Home Depot too often, but they're not really known to have more unique plants there. You see your usual snake plants, your Christmas plants. I don't know a lot of the names, but I don't see a lot of fancy stuff there. This is my little Hoya Linearis. It's little, but it's nice. Came in good shape. I'm very happy with it. So this is the first guy. Now I got another box. And again, I'm not sure what's in this one, because I was only expecting one box today, the Linearis. And sometimes I don't order, so I like to order stuff from Amazon just because I get the notifications and I can track easily everything together. And I don't support, Jeff Bezos, but it really has been really convenient for me shopping with Amazon. So I'm a bad person, but anyways, so some of these I didn't buy from Amazon. I bought from Etsy, one of them, and that's why I was tracking it, because I didn't know when they would come in the mail. But it's just simple box, cardboard with the paper, usual brown paper. In this case, they didn't put a cone situation. You get a little burrito, but the same typical packaging that I see with my plants online. Just some brown paper, and it usually works. For the most part, they come in pretty good shape. There's a few times where I've had some more delicate plants that maybe should have been protected a little better, but overall this is usually just fine to get the plants in decent shape in the mail. What do we got here? This is my another Hoya. Oh crap, I can't remember the name now, but actually they didn't come out so good. I think this one might have been in the mailbox for too long. No way they would have sent it to me in this bad shape. I gotta check my shipping. So some of these leaves aren't in the best shape. I'm not going to blame the seller. I'm not going to blame the seller for some of these, because I don't know how long it was in the mailbox. I really wasn't expecting this until, well, maybe next week. Oops. So I suck for not checking that in my shipping. But overall, dead leaves aside that you can see here. And again, I should have done a better job with this framing of this video. This is the first time I'm using this Insta360 on my cap like this. So apologies for not getting this in framing all the time. But this is another Hoya. Crap, I can't remember the name now. I was talking about it this morning a few times. But I need some water. Actually, the dirt's not so dry, so I'm not sure why the leaves didn't, the condition this came in wasn't great. Check my order. So look at my 2 new plants. I can't remember the name. I'll put it in the description of the video somehow. The Linearis looks good. Crap, I can't remember the name of this one. I wish it was in better shape, but again, it could be my fault for leaving it for too long. It might have dried out. I'm hoping they wouldn't send me such a plant in such bad shape. But anyways, thanks for watching. I want to do more of these videos just because I don't really do social media, so I want to share some of my life, I guess, for people. Not that they care, but I just feel like I need to be more social, and this is just one olive branch to start doing that. Anyways, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. So here we got an update on these 2 plants. This is the Shepherdii. It's grown a good amount since unboxing. I haven't really seen a lot of new vines growing, but it's healthy. I have one yellow leaf here. I believe it's an old leaf that's dying out. And then after the crop, this is what the Linearis looks like. It is still growing. I'm not sure if the props have taken hold yet, but I don't see anything dying off so far. Everything's still green up there. And then this is an additional cuttings that I had left over that I put into a smaller pot. And you can see some root rot in one of these stems here. So if everything works out, we'll have a little guy and I'll have a big guy here. And then of course the Shepherdii is doing good. I wish it was growing faster, but it is growing. I don't think you can see any new leaves right now. I think this is the one. Yeah, this is one of the newest leaves. Usually they come in very dark and soft, and then they get a little bit less dark and they get thicker over time. So yeah, that's the update. Thanks for watching.